Oh, that was a really bad unboxing. Who knew a box could be magnetic? Who knew the box in a box could be magnetic? Who knew that the other box in the box could... I feel ripped off. This isn't magnetic. You saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. Yes, we have the new GAN 13 Maglev right here in the studio. This is very, very exciting. So this box is magnetic. It has more magnets than my old Maylon, which had 0 magnets. So this is already a step up. This is like the fanciest box ever. No wonder this cube cost $84. This is probably like a big part of the price. So here's the cube, here's the accessories, and here is a credit card.
Don't try using it in a store.
The box shows cube internals. And as you can see, there are a lot of magnets. Before we get to this expensive piece of plastic, let's take a look at what's in the accessory box. A cube bag. And this year, the print is even smaller. Yay! Seafelt pamphlet. And here's the pamphlet to let you know how to adjust it.
But we can figure it out ourselves, right?
Wait, where's my adjustment tool? So I found the adjustment tool. It's actually hiding in here. It's a little sword thing. But yeah, let's just keep it in there. First turns. Ooh, this is fast. It's gonna take some work to get used to this. Ooh. This thing actually catches a bit more than the GAN 12. I'm just not used to the super light turning on this cube. Yeah, it's very catchy. It's also louder than the GAN 12 here. I would say the GAN 12 is way more controllable, and that's like a really weird thing to say because the GAN 12 is already super uncontrollable for most people. But yeah, it's gonna take some work getting used to this. Let's see why the turning is so much faster. So a new feature in this cube is edge magnets. So these magnets don't attract, but they actually repel. So once the edge magnets reach the parts there at 45 degrees, it's gonna repel and it's gonna push the turn forward like this. And that creates even a more effortless turning feel than in the GAN 12. But other than that, the internals look basically the same to the GAN 12. But this isn't all that they have changed. They've changed some stuff in the core, so let's just go ahead and check that out. So on the GAN 12, the core is adjusted by this tool. You just stick it in and you turn clockwise. The GAN 13 has the same exact system, except you don't use this tool. There are no prongs for it to fit in. Instead, you use this tuning stick. You just stick it in here and just push to turn. Same with the bottom layer. So the top controls axis distance, and that's how far the cube can move out. And the spring is how tight the cube feels. The looser the axis distance is, the more it can corner cut, and the higher the spring is, the more stable it is. You can also use this tool to adjust the magnets. It has the same magnet adjusting feature here, except it's designed a tiny bit differently, and I'll go ahead and show you what that means. On the GAN 12, you can pull out the magnet stocks like that and replace them with another set of magnet stocks that are slightly stronger. So what that means is that this stock right here has settings 135, and the other magnet stock has settings 246. Now instead on the GAN 13, you can't actually take these out. As you can see, it's in there. Instead it has this little wheel that you can turn. It's inside there, and you can just rotate it, and that goes through all of the 6 settings. So that's pretty cool, and you no longer have to adjust the swap out the magnets if you want to go up one magnet setting. One thing I've noticed is that the GAN 12 auto aligns more aggressively. But on the GAN 13, it kind of doesn't auto align all the way. I think that's because there's repelling edge magnets in here, and that kind of stops it a tiny bit. But it doesn't auto align as aggressively as the GAN 12. The GAN 13 also has reduced magnet repulsion technology. Well, that's at least what it says on the GAN website. And the layer kind of lifts up as you turn it. It's not as visible with tight tensions, but on a looser setting, it's more visible. And I'll put a video up on the screen during editing of someone else doing it, and the lyre actually lifts up while you're doing a turn, and then comes back down. The turning is very fast, and the magnets help you turn. And with these features, you need to really turn lightly, or the cube can counter some of your turning. But when you are lightly turning, you can let the magnets kind of guide you a bit, and that can be very beneficial. But yeah. Alright, first solve determines whether this cube is good or not, and whether you should spend $84 on it. Let's go ahead and do a solve. Oh my god. This cube is really fast and a bit uncontrollable for me, but So I usually get low 20s, and this is slightly below my average actually. So I think this cube might be actually main worthy. So Rowan's gonna be solving with one hand, because he's like a one-handed.
Move aside, stack mat
What
timer.
the hell? Oh my god, what the hell? IQ high moment.
I wanted to see if this auto turning feature was good for one-handed, so it is very slippery, which kind of makes it hard to turn a little, and yeah, but that's not going to stop me from doing this solve.
Okay, there you go.
Oh. 1 minute and 4 seconds. This might actually be a new PB for one-handed. It doesn't auto-align as well as I thought it did. It is very catchy.
Can I solve now? I'm bored.
Yeah, sure.
Yay! I should have probably inspected. Ah! That was plus 2.
So the main thing with this cube is that it's like the GAN 12, but pushed to the max. It has that same auto turning, but it's way faster and lighter. It introduces a big price increase, but with that, it also introduces some very cool features, namely the magnetic box, and that is like an amazing feature. I mean, like, I'm totally not gonna throw this away, right? So I'll use it a bit and test the settings, and then maybe make a full review of this cube. But until then, I'll see you all next time.
My turn.
Bye.
Yay.
Bye!
Bye. How do you click it on?
You squeeze the tab.